I'm as guilty as anyone of hankering after foreign trips, but sometimes a break much closer to home can be just as rewarding. With a short ferry crossing from Portsmouth or Southampton, the Isle of Wight ticks both boxes, the sense of travelling and yet still with that feeling of home from home. Our base for the weekend was the Hambra, a boutique hotel perched on the cliff overlooking the Esplanade in Vintner. The seafront has all the hallmarks of a traditional seaside holiday: deck chairs, beach huts and a stiff breeze. At the end of the Esplanade is my top Vintner find, the very classy Cabin Spa, tucked away into the cliffside and offering 3 private treatment rooms with sea views.
There's nothing like a massage to make you feel relaxed, and it couldn't be a more beautiful spot, right overlooking the ocean just above the Esplanade here in Vintner. That was absolutely gorgeous.
Heading out of Vintner up the west coast, we took the drive along the scenic Military Road with its wonderful coastal views. The coastal path offers 67 miles of trails around the island, making it hugely popular with walkers. And there's plenty of distraction along the way, particularly down on the beach.
This is Compton Bay, which is famous for the dinosaur footprints. And if you get here at low tide, which of course we'd managed to miss, you can see them out in the bay. But somebody's pointed out to me there are 1 or 2 up on the edge of the beach here. I found one here with its toe missing. It's quite incredible.
Further along the coast is Freshwater, another lovely little seaside town famous as a bohemian retreat back in the mid-19th century for the likes of Tennyson, Charles Darwin and Edward Lear. Another member of the Freshwater Circle was early portrait photographer pioneer Julia Margaret Cameron. Her house, Dimbola, is now home to an extraordinary exhibition of her work. It's well worth a visit. From Freshwater, it's a short drive up to the Needles.
So the Needles, of course, is the iconic site on the Isle of Wight and one that everybody wants to see. There is a big family attraction just at the entrance to the Needles, but you don't have to get involved in that. That's where you park your car and you can get the chairlift down to the beach and a boat out to the actual far point of the Needles. Or you can walk along the flat path. It's about 3/4 of a mile, but the only way to actually get to see the Needles is to go into the battery, which you have to pay to get into.
We rounded off our day with a relaxed dinner at the hugely popular Cowco at Tapnell Farm. Featuring local products and of course their very own meat, this is without doubt the place to come for the best burgers. Walking is the best way to discover the island. Next morning, starting at the lovely botanical gardens in Vintner, we rejoined the coastal path for a short stroll to Steep Hill Cove, a fisherman's bay complete with crab shed and beach shack. The Isle of Wight is small. Nowhere is more than half an hour's drive away, so you really can see a lot in a few days. Taking the cross-island route, we were soon in Cowes, the world-famous yachting mecca. After Sunday lunch at the Little Gloucester, our final outing was to Osbourne House, between Cowes and Fishbourne.
So Queen Victoria loved the Isle of Wight so much, she made it her holiday home and built this rather magnificent holiday house, Osbourne House, which is her palace by the sea. It really is quite a magnificent estate, and you can have a tour of the house, see all the various royal rooms and apartments. It's even more interesting at the moment because they're actually filming for a new movie starring Judi Dench. It's going to come out next year, and it's about the relationship with the Queen and one of her Indian servants, Abdul. So how magnificent to be filming in the actual venue where the events played out.